Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless predictions show that Sharon Newman, played by Sharon Case, finds herself in a crisis. And it is with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, her former flame, appearing frequently in her storyline. Sharon's mental health struggles come to the fore, so Nick may prove to be her savior. Other Y&R predictions indicate that Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, discovers the truth about Adam Newman's, Mark Grossman, betrayal, and she makes a decisive exit from his life. And more Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, finds herself at odds with Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, after a sudden dismissal from her nanny role. Y&R spoilers also show that Sharon Newman grows increasingly concerned about Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, who turns to alcohol and winds up in a car crash. The incident brings back painful memories of Cassie's death for Sharon, leading her to blame Lucy's father, Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei. In the ensuing chaos, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, spirals as his parents' relationships crumble, hinting at potential self-harm due to his OCD. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Genoa City has never been a town for the faint of heart, and the coming weeks will test loyalties, shatter illusions, and push even the most composed to the brink. As relationships unravel and old wounds resurface, two central figures stand at the eye of the storm, Sharon and Connor. What begins as an emotional unraveling might soon ignite a psychological wildfire that could consume more than just reputations. Sharon Rosales has long been known as the town's quiet observer, the intuitive therapist, the calm in the storm. But even the strongest have their limits, and this time, Sharon may be done playing the saint. Following recent upheavals in her personal life, her teetering dynamic with Chance, the unresolved shadows of Ray's memory, and her perennial entanglement with Nick, Sharon's foundation has begun to crack. Bright-eyed, spirited, and increasingly seen in all the right circles, Lucy's sudden visibility in Genoa City is no accident. Sharon sees it and doesn't like what she sees. Lucy's bond with Daniel is growing, and her presence at Crimson Lights is no longer casual. For Sharon, whose maternal instincts have always driven her interactions, Lucy represents more than a charming teenager. She's a threat to balance, to connection, and, perhaps most painfully, to her own fading sense of purpose. Insiders speculate that Sharon will begin to mentor Lucy under the guise of helping her navigate adolescence and emotional growth. But those close to the situation know better. This mentorship may be a thinly veiled attempt at control. Sharon, perhaps unknowingly, could project her own inner chaos onto Lucy, guiding her subtly, shaping her, isolating her from other influences. Expect the tension to grow as Lucy starts to confide in Sharon, only to be slowly drawn away from Heather and Daniel. The real question is, will Lucy notice the manipulation before it's too late? Or will Sharon, desperate for a sense of emotional legacy, go too far in molding someone who isn't hers to mold? Meanwhile, the younger generation isn't faring much better. Connor Newman, caught between two worlds and increasingly disillusioned, is about to hit an emotional wall. The budding romance, and possibly pregnancy, between his father Adam and Sally has reopened wounds Connor thought had scared over. With Chelsea struggling to find her own peace, the last thing she needs is her son unraveling. The first sign is subtle. Connor pulls away from friends, loses interest in school, and starts spending long hours alone. Then come the outbursts, directed at Adam, at Chelsea, even at Billy when he attempts to play the cool stepfather. Connor begins to question everything: his identity, his worth, his place in the Newman legacy. The anger that's been simmering beneath the surface for years finds its outlet in reckless behavior. Sources hint that a major storyline will unfold around Connor's mental health. Could we see him lash out in ways that mirror Adam's own troubled youth? Will he start pushing boundaries, partying with the wrong crowd, getting into legal trouble, or threatening to run away from Genoa City altogether? A pivotal moment may come when Connor confronts Adam in a brutally honest showdown. Fueled by betrayal and abandonment, Connor might accuse Adam of always choosing someone else, Sally, work, even Victor, over being a real father. And Adam, for once, may not have a comeback. What makes this twist even more riveting is the potential collision of these two narratives. With Sharon increasingly fixated on Lucy and Connor spinning out, it's only a matter of time before their paths cross in unexpected ways. Could Sharon, who once helped Connor through dark times, become a stabilizing force again? Or will her fixation on Lucy blind her to Connor's cry for help? There's speculation that Sharon might misread Connor's signs, thinking he's jealous of Lucy's attention rather than in genuine distress. If so, this could deepen Connor's spiral and alienate him even further from the people who care. Or, in a more shocking twist, Connor might turn to Lucy himself. If the two connect, both feeling misunderstood, both chafing under adult control, it could ignite a dangerous bond. Picture it: late-night chats, secret rendezvous, a codependent friendship, or more that spins out of anyone's control. Sharon's attempts to pull Lucy back could then be seen not as mentorship, but as meddling, and Connor, already volatile, might take it as a declaration of war. As May sweeps approach, the stakes will climb. Sharon's actions could cost her not only Lucy's trust, but her professional credibility. If word gets out that she blurred ethical boundaries, especially with a teen client, it could lead to disciplinary action, if not outright scandal.